Hey, good morning, friends. So I made this bread last night that's super yummy. I'm gonna have it for breakfast. And I thought while I had it on the plate before I dig in, I would do a quick little food styling session. Andrew, shh, shh. He's very excited to be watching the steps get repaired this morning on the front of our house. So I have this set up in my kitchen, and I want to show you what I use and how I shoot it to do a quick and easy kind of flat lay that I would use on my Instagram and then talk about my morning routine. So I'm going to turn the camera around and show you my ridiculous setup. Here, watch this. Okay, so this is what I'm doing. Andrew, put your foot down. He's very excited to watch what's going on. Okay, so I have 2 pieces of foam core that I just got at Target. They're being supported by a fancy R2D2 coin bank and my jar of flour. I have this marble vinyl roll that's my backdrop to make a fake marble countertop, and it's being weighted down by a bag of rice. So as you can see, super fancy, but I'm going to take a couple pictures and then I'll show you how I edit them as well. I just used cinnamon to add a little bit of fanciness, and I might throw, oh my goodness, it's so exciting. I might throw my cup of coffee in there to create a little bit of variety to use. All right, so here's what I'm doing. I'm standing above what I'm photographing. I have these foam cores right here to reflect the light back, because if I don't, the light is coming in from here, from the front window, big front window, but it would create a shadow on the back end of the plate and the food. So what I'm doing is I'm going to take a big photo, and actually my, believe it or not, curtain is a little bit too diffused. So open up the curtain a little bit, let a little bit more light in. Perfect. Okay, so I'm taking a picture from above, and I'm going to angle it a little bit. The edge of my plate is chipped, so I'm going to just take that out. Thank you, Andrew, for fixing the curtains for me. And you can see a little bit of the window reflected in the plate, but I'm not going to worry about that. It's kind of an overcast morning, so this is good. It's not super bright sun coming in. Nice and diffused. All right, so I took a picture of the bread. I'm just going to add my coffee in, and I'm going to take a more close-up shot of that.
I see.
And this is generally how my day goes. I'm going to pull this little bit of cinnamon out a little bit so you can see. I'm just taking this quick pick. I'm going to do one that is kind of you know what? I'm not liking that for the setup. I think from above works best. All right, so I'm going to go over into my Lightroom app. And we're going to go woo, all the way up to my latest pictures. Oh my gosh, how did I was really not prepared for this. That's okay. All right, so here are my pictures. I'm gonna pick this one to start with. All right, I'm gonna see what it looks like with my presets that I have. Autumn looks nice and warm, but that's kind of more created for outdoors. This is my basic edit, which when I press down on the phone, you can see the before and the after. And I like that. If I'm going for like a little bit of a boho look, this is what I have. It's a bit faded and warm. Yeah, I have a bunch that I like to use for different things. I think maybe I'll use this one. It's called Warm Fade. and it brightens it and it makes it warm and it kind of lifts up the shadows a bit. So you can really see all the little crevices in the bread. All right, so I'm gonna use that one. I'm gonna save it to my phone. And if you guys don't use Lightroom for photo editing, it's super easy. And I'm gonna be doing a lot of tutorials on how to use it. All right, so I'm gonna go back down to warm fade. I think that looks a little too bright for this capture. I think I wanna do something a little more basic like this. I'm gonna crop it to a better frame. Let's see, I like that. Maybe a little, yep, that's perfect for me. All right, and from there, when I put it into Instagram, I can do it either as a portrait or as a square, and I think it would look really nice. I really just like the texture of the bread and the texture of the cinnamon sticks that are kind of just broken and jagged. And now I have 2 nice photos to use that I can talk about my morning or talk about the season. You know, it's November, it's cold out. We're looking for ways to be warm and cozy. So, yeah, that's just a quick look at how this, hey Rue, playing with my dinosaur, how this can turn to that. I mean, it doesn't look like much here, but I'm pretty happy with this. Oh, I forgot to save this one to my camera roll. When you take a lot of photos, it can get a little crazy trying to keep everything organized. And that's one of the things I'm also going to work on helping you with. If you take a ton of photos and everything's all over the place, we're going to create some systems for you that help you stay organized and know exactly where to go to get everything you need from your phone or your computer. All right, you guys, have an awesome morning, and I'm gonna go eat this delicious looking bread. I can't wait.